Hey guys, hope you are doing great. So this is a classic vibe 60s, and let's go ahead and see what we can do to increase the sustain without spending any money, without taking it to the loot here. Okay, so especially the tremolo system, since these are a little low budget instruments, so the fit and finish are nice, but the quality of the parts may not be as great as compared to the American ones. So we can go ahead and work on the trem block just to give some more additional sustain. If you look at the trem block, so this trem block, it's not a really good quality trem block. It's a very thin one. So normally, which is why I don't use the tremolo bar, and we are going to go ahead and block this up with a wooden piece, and this will no longer be a floating trem system. This will be more like a bolt-on, stratocaster. So before we go ahead and do that, I wanted to show you my made in Mexico trem block. There'll be for those of you who wants to go ahead and either compare the made in Mexico stratocaster or the classic vibe, so you'll have a fair idea which one to pick. Okay, so let's just go ahead and check one of my made in Mexico Strat. Over here, the trem block. Okay, I'll just keep it here. So the steel, it's a solid block, so you really need not to put a wood in here, and you can keep it as a floating tremolo system. Once in a while, you might enjoy using the trem bar. This is a 2-point tremolo pole piece, and the other one has a 6, like more of a traditional one, 6 points one. So the main concern over here is the trem block. So look at the size of this made in Mexico trem block and the quality of the metal. I've written here little blackbird, and the cavity here, it's not a painted, neither shielded cavity, but when you look at the classic vibe, it's already painted and nicely done, but it's just the quality of the parts, they are not that good. And even if you notice the screw holes, so the person who is fixing or who is doing the last finishing job, he must, I think he had a tough time. I'm sure he must have a rough day, which is why he have screwed in 2 holes here. So never mind, that's okay. I can understand, he must have had a bad time. Okay, so let's see how we can go ahead and improve the tone of this classic vibe. Otherwise, this classic vibe is one of the best guitar, one of the best stratocaster in this price range. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab some wood. So this little piece of wood that I have already cut it in the size of this one, and what I'm thinking is my I'm not sure if this will work or not. Some may say it won't make a difference, some may say it will, but my understanding is that once we block this completely, whoever is using stratocaster, they know that once the string, for suppose while you're playing, if one of the string breaks, then completely it goes out of tune. It's mainly because of the trem system. So if you block this completely, then it will be more of a Telecaster string through the body sort of style. then my understanding is that it should not impact the tuning rest of the strings even if you break one string. So that's where my logic is. And what I'm planning to do here is, first, in this cavity there's a block here a little bit, so this will fit, the short one will fit in here, and after that I have another long one to block completely. And let's see, who knows, it may improve the overall tonality or the sustain of this guitar. Otherwise the pickups are good, the playability, the quality is top notch. You can definitely compare with any of the guitar in this budget, or maybe a little higher than this price range for sure. Now one last point is that, in case if you're interested in blocking this trem hole system, then do not go for a wood which are thick in its nature, wood grain. Keep it as something light wood so that it passes the how do I call it, the vibrations, because every time when you play your guitar, it will produce some vibrations here, and it needs to transmit the vibration over onto this particular small wood, and from this wood it should go to the body, and somehow the pickup should be able to register the vibration. That's my logic, that's where I'm coming at, but I'm not sure. I'm just imagining it, but let's see if it works or not. But otherwise it should work, some few percentage, maybe point some percentage it should work. But anyway, since you're not using the trem bar, there is no harm in blocking this off. All right, so that's the tip of the day today. So whoever is not really interested in this small little low quality trem block, you can either go ahead and change it to the Godot, or if you do not want to make any alteration or changes to this, then you can just get yourself a small wood block and block it like this. All right, so I hope this video is helpful to you. If so, or if any one of you have done it before, and if you see some drastic change or minor change or no change, please put it in a comment and we can discuss this further. All right, I hope this video is helpful to you all. Take care, and we'll meet again soon. All right, bye bye, cheers.